Okay, here's a look at the market, the E-mini S&P for Thursday, October the 20th, 2011. We were saying that the somewhat weak sell-off yesterday could attract some buying, but it had to get up above approximately the 16 area, which is where we had the resistance. Well, initial resistance was in around the 8 area, uh, and then up and around the 16 area. So these are the market profiles, and we like to use them in our analysis. So this was yesterday, and this is today. The one in the middle here is what occurred overnight. So you can see the market overnight hit 16 and a quarter. So hit our resistance area right on the dot and then came down. The next good support we had was right down here around 96.97. Market did not get down there overnight, but it did dip below it during the regular trading hours, got to 92.50, got rejected, and had a nice rally from there. Rallied all the way up, excuse me, and made a new high for the day. So that kind of rejection off of a market that has a good overhead resistance is on a little bit of a longer time frame basis certainly not good for the bears. I think the market needs to get above 16 before you can say it's kind of good to go to the upside. So in the meantime, we're more kind of in a sideways market, leaning down. Got support still in around that 96 area, with good resistance in around the 15 area, and so that's really how we're going to be looking at it for right now. Upper support is around 1203 and 1206. If the market should only get down there overnight, that could be a good test for the day session tomorrow. Here's the market profiles from the day session only, and we also use them in our analysis. Here's our software with our trade showing, and down at the bottom here is our filter that we try and match up our trades and our market logic when we're trading, so that we will take short trades when we are in the red filter, for example, like we had right here. Market came up here. Some of our traders were filled on that, some weren't. It just touched on it, and then had a really nice fall off. This first trade here was a long trade. It was not taken, of course, because of the red filter. We had a short trade here that was taken. We ended up with break even. If you did a very conservative management on it, it was break even, but then it did drop a nice 4 points in our favor. So that that was pretty good, which was the first trade of the day, and this being the second trade for some, not for all. The third trade was right here, was a short which we were stopped on, which led us into our fourth trade right here, which we did take even though we were in the neutral filter. And the reason being because we were stopped on that third trade. It didn't move in our direction at all. To top it off, that was right at our support area. So the rejection of price right here, not allowing us to get short, made this long trade all that much more worthwhile. Market rallied up, had a really nice rally on it. We're actually able to hold on to this trade for a long time. As a matter of fact, it moved over 10 points in our favor before we got stopped out with an 8-point gain on the final partial, for a total gain of 11 points on that trade, so it worked out great. The next one was this long one right here, and we were fortunate on this one. All of us got filled on this one. So this is a great long trade that we had right here, number 5, filled right in here, had a good move higher on that one, and this trade really worked out well, also moving over 10 points in our favor. So had a really good move there, worked out well. This trade was not taken because we're already long. We did take this trade here, which was a long trade. It moved 1.25 right away in our direction. So worst case scenario was a short on that, or was a break even on that. We then had a short trade here, and the market did come down and reach our first and second objective, and then stopped out at break even on the final partial there, and that was the 7th trade of the day. This one here was too late, the very last one over here, although it worked out well getting short here, and the market had that that bit of a dip to finish off the day. Actually fairly nice day of trading, even though we were stopped out on that one trade. But the market, the rejection of these lower prices on a day that did have some fairly good follow through lower, you can't really be too bearish. So we're looking for that 16 area to get tested. If the market can hold above that, we're good to go at least to about 23 to 25, and then perhaps maybe up as high as 45 after that. So it has that potential. I don't know if it's going to do it tomorrow or at all, but tomorrow there's no real news, so there's no catalyst in that regard, but it's something to watch for sure. Any questions or comments, just get a hold of us at eminidaytrader.com. Our phone number is also on the website. That'll be it for today. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.